Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video. It's on this chance to install AtlasOS. First thing, go on Google, search Windows 11 install. Next, search AtlasOS. And then last but not least, search... Actually, I don't think you need anything more. Now just wait for these two to load. They should already be loaded. I'll see you guys when they loaded. Alright guys, for some reason my Wi-Fi is not working. It's not loading, so I'll just show you guys what the page will look like. Alright, here's from one of my messed up recordings. So this is what the page will look like. You simply just need to click on, I'm not sure, it's either this one or this one. Either one I'm pretty sure works. And then I'll show you guys what the AtlasOS page looks like, and I'll show you guys what you have to install. So just search AtlasOS Windows 11, and then click on the first link. And then now simply just install the Atlas Playbook and the AME Wizard. Once you guys installed those, extract them. This is what the AME Wizard zip has, and this is what the Atlas Playbook zip has. So let's get into start. So now we're just going to go ahead and open up the AME Wizard beta. Hit yes. It'll bring a page that'll just, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like weird. Now simply just click on this, go onto your desktop, and just open up this file right here. Once you guys open up this, I'm going to teach you guys what to do. Now you just want to follow up on what it's going to say after you hit run action, hit open Windows Security, and let's see what it says. It says select all 4 security toggles to off. So just select all 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you guys turn 3 off, it'll say Windows Security is disabled. This window cannot be closed. So just close out this window. Now hit next. It'll analyze the installation. I'll see you guys when it's finished with this. Okay, once you're finished, also you're also gonna have to be activated Windows, but just hit next, next again, and agree. Now this is where the AtlasOS actually will start to install. So disabling Defender reduces security and is an option for advanced users only. So I like to enable my Defender even though I never use it half the time. I just like to enable it just so I have that security. So say for instance I install a file and I'm not sure, like I trust it but I'm not fully sure, I can always still have that pop up my bottom right, Windows security is disabled, or Windows security detected a Trojan. So I like to keep that on. Next, disabling migration reduces security and only improves performance on older CPUs. So this says it only improves performance on older CPUs. If you're not sure what CPU you have, I'm going to tell you guys how to do that. So simply just hit Control Shift Escape on your keyboard. It'll pull up your task manager, head over to performance, and here's your CPU right here. I have an i7-10700F. This CPU is relatively new, so I'm just going to do default because I don't have an older CPU, and it says disabling can hurt performance on modern CPUs. You want to get all that performance you can. So just hit next. Now, enabling core installations protects important parts of Windows, but at the cost of performance. So this is pretty much what you want. So I'm just going to disable core installation because I don't care. Next. So select the options you would like to use. They can be changed in the Atlas folder. So disable printing. I already have mine disabled. Disable Bluetooth. You can keep this on if you plan to use Bluetooth. I really don't. And disable power saving. I recommend to keep this on if you have a desktop. If you have a laptop, I recommend to keep it on because you're not going to be using your laptop 24/7 plugged in. If you are going to be using it 24/7 plugged in, turn this up. Just keep all these checked. Next, select the options you would like to use. They can be changed later in the Atlas folder. Disable hibernation. I recommend turning this, keep it checked. Disable automatic updates. This is personal preference. Do you want your computer to update automatically, or do you want to have the option when you want to update it? So I'm going to keep this checked. Remove snipping tool app. I use snipping tool. That is also Windows R, or not Windows R, Windows X. Why do I just forget what it is? Okay, window snipping. I'll just search the app manually. Snipping tool, Windows Shift S. Windows Shift. Oh my God. Windows Shift S is this right here, where you can just like take a little snip and then it'll be copied to your clipboard. Let me go to my Discord server, for example, and you just paste it in and send it. So that's what that does. I'm gonna keep that unchecked because I actually use snipping tool. Next, select the option. It's just the same thing. Disable notifications. That's gonna be checked. Remove Microsoft Edge. That's gonna be checked. I use Google Chrome, so I don't need that. Install a browser. I recommend keeping this checked if you just did the clean installation. If you're like me and you're already doing it on your main installation, uncheck this because you should already have a browser by now. If you don't, keep it checked. Hit OK. Now we're gonna go and configure options. I'm gonna teach you guys what to do. Now this is where we're actually gonna be installing AtlasOS. We were just configuring it right there. Now we're actually gonna go ahead and do the install. So I'm pretty sure you just hit next. Yeah, you hit next and just sit back, relax, let it do its thing. My OBS may end. Hopefully it doesn't, because this is quite the journey. So I'll see you guys when it's installed. Your computer may, the fans may turn on as well. That's just because it is transferring a lot of files. So I'm going to uncheck this just for my OBS purposes, but I'll see you guys when it's done. Alright guys, once it's done, if it's not automatically restarted, it'll say restart as soon as possible. I am not going to restart just yet because then my recording will mess up. I don't know why. If I try to combine the two, it always messes up weird. I've not posted like 15 YouTube videos because of it, but let's get on to what you guys have to do next. First, I recommend going and checking your task manager just to see what your processor like. Mine is 126. That's just because obviously I haven't done a restart. So now you can close this out. You're gonna have a nice background that says Atlas on it. I honestly like this background. I might keep it. And you guys can delete these files. If you guys want to open this one, you can. This just disables automatic driver installation. This means, like, for instance, when you plug a device into your computer and it's brand new, it's never been plugged in before, it'll not automatically install those drivers. So I don't recommend this if you use a lot of new devices and you don't know how to install the drivers manually. If you do know how to install them manually and you don't use a lot of devices that are new, you can delete this. Open it. So I'm just going to delete it, and always make sure you empty your recycle bin. Now we have this Atlas folder right here. Let's go ahead and open it up. I'm going to show you guys what you can do inside of here. So here's all of the documentation and stuff. One software. Remove Edge. You guys just check if you have Microsoft Edge. There's no Microsoft Edge. Install software CMD. I'm not too sure what it does. Drivers. These are just drivers that you might need. 3 general configurations. This will disable your background apps or enable your background apps. I recommend disabling them, so I'm going to open this real quick. Yes. Okay, that is now opened. That's actually kind of cool, though. Bluetooth, I've already disabled it, but I just want to... This is so cool, bro. Like, it doesn't... You guys can even see... Yo, this is actually so cool. Okay, now, FSO and game bar. So, as you guys can see, I have game bar right here. What does this say? So I'm just going to go ahead and open up this one. Hit yes. Are now disabled. So now if you go in search bar and you search game bar, I guess did not disable. It's whatever. Microsoft Copilot, I honestly have no idea what this is. It's disabled. Okay. Mobile devices. Oh, if this only works for Android, so I'm gonna disable this because I have an iPhone. Would you like to remove? I'm gonna hit Y. Oh, what the heck? Would you like to disable store auto updates? Y. I actually jumped on that little beep right there. I'm not gonna go over all of these, but that's pretty much the majority of them. Just read them, figure out what they are. Advanced tab. I don't really recommend doing this if you don't know what you're doing. So if you don't know what you're doing, don't mess with it. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace.